What's up, them boys? Today I wanted to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. Season 2 is about to come out, so this was coincidence, okay? You know what I'm saying? They just released it on PC remat. You know how these companies are, okay? They wanted me to play the game before the season came out, okay? I didn't get to play it when it came out on PlayStation. I didn't have my PlayStation at the time. I sold it, so this is going to be my review of it and how I feel about it. Okay, I really enjoy this game, man. I'm not gonna lie. When people are not in your ear crying about Joe getting hit in the face with that oh my god, when he gets hit in the face with that golf club, when Abby destroyed that nigga, yo, let me tell you, that's one of the best scenes in the game. But a lot of these people, oh, I had to skip the scene. Grown men, mind you, they're grown men on the internet. Oh, I had to skip the scene because, I was like, I don't want to see Joe get beat. Man, shut your ass up. This is a video game character, my guy. Chill out, my nigga. You should be more hurt for what happens to Ellie, my nigga, because she loses limbs. Man, I'm not even going to get into it, man. I'm not even going to get into it. She gets decimated by Abby the first time she goes to see her. I was surprised she even wanted to go link up with her again, my nigga. I'm like, Dina might be right with something, my boy. Dina might be right with something, but I see him all over the place. Let me bring it back. The story of this game. Okay. We're gonna talk about the story. The story is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's not as good as the first one, I would say, because it was just really hard hitting. It was really impactful, and it just isn't something we really seen in gaming at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's just already on this pedestal that, you know what I'm saying, the sequel couldn't have really have matched. So seeing how it is basically almost a complete 180. You play with two characters, you know what I'm saying? You get to, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even get to play with Ellie in the same game. I mean, you got to play with her a little bit, but now you're playing with her a lot in this game, and then you play as a whole nother random chick, and her story is interesting, like damn near more interesting than fucking Ellie's at some points, because like, Ellie's gonna be a little revenge thing, but now this other girl, she's progressing. She got past Joel and shit like that. She murked them, and now they progressed. Ellie, oh my god, Joel is so hurt. Years later, like, okay, we get it, dude. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that's what they're trying to show you, right? Like, Abby was trying to progress, and Ellie she was not really with the progression. She didn't really understand that she needed to progress until she lost her fucking fingers, buddy. That's what Ellie did. Baby J. Baby J. If you get that reference, you get that reference, man. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy the story, bro. Oh my god, when she take on me, take me on. Take me on how you take me. Ellie would not know that song unless Joel taught her the strings to that. And y'all niggas are here complaining that Joel dying. There is things that, man, I was tearing up at that scene, bro. I just saying that whole scene right now to y'all. That shit was, oh my god, I might have to put the clip in here, bro. It was that good, bro. Are you kidding me, man? I would like to say this is one of Naughty Dog's decent stories. Not their best, but it's pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? It's better than Uncharted stories. I would say yeah, the writing in this one is like, I would say Uncharted 2 levels, because I like the writing in Uncharted 2. I would say it's pretty good. Yo, the gameplay in Last of Us 2 is something else, man. The gameplay in this is... Whew, boy, I'm happy they made the sequel. People are like, oh, should Last of Us have had the sequel? I might title it this. Should Last of Us have even have had a sequel, man? Yes. With the gameplay we got in this, they definitely needed this sequel, boy, because it is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we had got the news recently that they're not going to have a third game, which I thought people would kind of already know with how the story had ended. But I would want the third game based off this gameplay. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that they're not going to make a third game. Make a third game and just make it a whole different story, man, with this gameplay. Make it a little more sense. Make it a little more action packed. You know, stealthy. You know, get that whole vibe going. That shit right there. It might slap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff you were setting up some cool stuff. WLF. You know what I'm saying? The wool. You know, that's the wolves too. What are the stragglers and shit like that? The stalkers, whatever the fuck they're called. I forgot their names. I gotta play the game again. But that shit and the end boss and when you're in Cali, and those the rattlers. There we go. I had to say all those other stuff to remember, but those shit right there, they're crazy, bro. What were they doing over there? They're hanging people and shit like that and selling them. What are they doing over there? It seemed like they were selling people and shit like that. But in terms of the gameplay, bro, that shit is crazy. I like going prone and shit like that. It's basic mechanics. It kind of reminded me of like Metal Gear Solid 5. But in terms of the animations of how they pulled off from what we seen in Metal Gear to now is it's immaculate. I can't be mad. I can't even be mad. Oh, you just added a prone thing. I'm not gonna be mad at it anymore. This is stuff that they should have been had. The gameplay mechanics that you have in this one, and you might not even want to go back to the first game because it is that fucking good. Okay, it's so good, dude. Oh my god, it's so. It feels like these mechanics right here. When you're getting like Metal Gear Solid 5 mechanics, bro, you really need to like. These are things that are standard in video games, and Naughty Dog has added that into there. I like jumping around, bro. Why is there not a jump button? I just like to randomly jump. You can't do that, bro. The last time you could jump in a Naughty Dog game was fucking. I know it was Uncharted and shit like that, but like, come on, dude. Out of your own free willy? Like PS2 days? It felt like PS2 days when I was playing Last of Us 2, man. I haven't used X to jump in 22 years. It feels like I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been that long, but you know what I'm saying. Still, I felt like you can barely jump anymore. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. The gameplay mechanics are cool, man. Going stealth, crafting the stuff is cool. You start reading these books and getting these like supplements and drugs. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called, supplements, but they're really drugs that you use to just gain knowledge and shit like that and upgrade your person. You know what I'm saying? You use it. You know what I'm saying? To get better listening skills, even though I didn't really use that, but you can use it to get faster self kills. You can use it to craft to craft more shivs. You can use it to upgrade melee weapons and shit like that. Crawl faster and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold someone hostage for longer. It's just like cool mechanics. They added this roguelike mode where it's like the gameplay is so good where they were like, yo, we might as well just give them a roguelike mode where they can just play the game non-stop. You can just play the game non-stop. You can shoot the hand. They get dismembered like crazy. The dismemberment in this game is grotesque. It's disgusting. It's crazy. I don't even know how it's allowed. You know, I love it. I love it. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just fucking love it, man. It's more gruesome than the first game, man. The first game don't even compete when it comes to like it don't even compete when it comes to the gameplay and the graphics, yeah. I won't say the graphics. Graphics they still kind of hold up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they remastered it a couple times, so I might have forgotten already because I played that shit when it came out in 2013. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid, and I did love the game back then already. I had played it so many times. I had to replay it already, bro, because I feel bad that I haven't played grounded mode already, bro. Oh my god, I've only played grounded in the roguelike, but not in the story mode. Yeah, bro. Overall, I just wanted to say, man, I enjoyed The Last of Us Part 2. Did we need The Last of Us Part 2 in terms of a story mode being continued? I'm gonna go with yes. People didn't like the outcome of Joel, which I didn't know how you didn't see it coming. If they said they were gonna make a second game and you already seen what he did in the first game, you already know someone's gonna be tight about what happened. So the fact that it happened and he knocked him out with the golf club and they made that bit so iconic that people still talk about it to this day, you can't be mad at it, man. You can't be mad at it. Ellie goes on her little vengeance tour. It's fire. I enjoy the little vengeance tour. And Abby and Lev is cool, bro. I like the little dynamic, man. It's cool to see what happens with Abby and all her friends and how she like handles what's going on with Ellie going on in the background and shit like that, and how she chooses to spare her multiple. Listen, man, listen, man, Ellie is a little hard headed, man. And Joe probably, you know what I'm saying, is responsible for that. But I just enjoyed the game overall, bro. It made me tear up multiple times, even on Abby's part, man. Even on Abby's parts. You know what I'm saying? I like Abby as a character. Hopefully, if they did make a third game, it follows Abby and them when they go into this other island. Nah, don't do that. Just follow someone else. But it was cool otherwise and shit like that. It was cool. You know, I enjoyed it overall, man. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all boys today, man. I'm about to watch this season 2 when it comes out tonight, man. Soon, man. Um, I hope I enjoy it. The first season was pretty good. You know, people were hating. Oh, why is that your Pedro Pascal in this? You know, I don't understand why they're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the show, man. Just watch the show, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Ellie is about to go crazy this season. Oh, it's gonna be split in 2 parts. So I don't even know how we're gonna see it. We might see most of the flashbacks, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna be yapping too much, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all boys later. Peace. I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away. Slow.